The arrow points up. The arrow points down. The arrow points to the left. The arrow points to the right. The arrow points toward the square. The arrow points away from the square. The arrow points toward the triangle. The arrow points away from the triangle. The arrow points north. The arrow points south. The arrow points east. The arrow points west. The arrow points northwest. The arrow points northeast. The arrow points southwest. The arrow points southeast. The arrow points toward Europe. The arrow points away from Europe. The arrow points toward Africa. The arrow points away from Asia. The country colored red is south of the country colored green. The country colored red is north of the country colored green. The country colored red is west of the country colored green. The country colored red is east of the country colored green. The green spot is in the Atlantic Ocean. The green spot is in the Pacific Ocean. The red spot is in the Mediterranean Sea. The red spot is in the Atlantic Ocean. This country is an island. This country is not an island, but it has a long coastline. This country has no coast. It is landlocked. This country is not an island, and it has a short coastline. The country in red is separated from all other countries by water. The country in red borders only one other country. The country in red borders only two other countries. The country in red borders more than 6 other countries. This country has coasts on 2 oceans. This country has a coast on the Atlantic Ocean and a coast on the Mediterranean Sea. This country has a coast on the Mediterranean and a coast on the Black Sea. This country has one coast. It is on the Black Sea.